Hello friends. Well, welcome to my home kitchen. I'm Tom and I'm really sorry I couldn't be there with you in person today, but I made a commitment to show you a little bit about bread making, and I have prepared a gift for each of you, a personally assembled bread making kit. My goal through this is to make bread making as easy as 1, 2, 3 for you. 1, mix. 2, rest. 3, bake. There's a card that is included with the kit that lays everything out for you. Basically, what I've done here is pre-measured yeast, flour, and salt. And I've pre-measured water here. Empty all of the contents of those things into a mixing bowl, medium-sized mixing bowl. Mix them well till completely combined. Let it rest for 2 hours on your counter, covered. And after 2 hours, spray the tin that I've provided for you with some cooking spray. Replace the parchment paper that I pre-cut for you, and put the bread in the refrigerator overnight for 8 to 12 hours. When you're ready, take the bread out. You'll see that it's risen just a little bit. Let it rest for another hour. While it's resting out on the counter, preheat the oven to 450 degrees. When the oven's up to temperature and the bread is rested for an hour, slash the middle of the bread. It's very important that you slash the bread down the middle with a sharp knife. Put it in the oven, bake it at 450 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes. After that, take the bread out of the oven, let it rest on a wire rack for at least 10 minutes. And at the end of the process, you'll have a lovely, simple loaf of bread. You can see here, there's a nice yellow crust, yellow interior to it, a pretty firm crust. You can serve it warm or you can save it for the next couple of days. So this is as easy as 1, 2, 3, and hopefully you find out that bread making is simple and fun, and you can share it with anyone, which really leads to why I do this. Why do I bake bread? Well, I find it exceptionally therapeutic. It's a fixed set of ingredients, it's simple, and also you can add things like herbs to make it a little bit more creative. Really, bread is all about a few simple ingredients, temperature, and time. And the more important reason why I do this is because it's my way to follow the Lord's commandment to love your neighbor. I've made a practice over the last few years of baking bread and sharing it with people in the community as a symbol of the Lord's love and as my, personal testimony to them. So I hope that you will be inspired to bake some bread and share it with a neighbor. Show them the love of Christ. When you think about it and reflect on the word, you realize that breaking bread is a sign of covenant. It's a sign of fellowship. It's an opportunity to connect with people around you in peace. And when you think about the Lord, you realize that He is our provision. You realize that He was born in Bethlehem. He was born in the house of bread, Bet Lechem, which means the house of bread. And we can understand that word to be provision, right? So may the Lord provide for you and your family and your friends, not only in substance, but in love and faith. Thank you and have fun.